Lee with Midtown Comics.
And I'm Henry.
And we're here for another unboxing video.
Yes!
Woo! Today we have another samurai figure. It's the Star Wars Stormtrooper Samurai.
Very
really
cool.
One of the they've done some more in the line. They've done Darth Vader. They've done one of those guys. The other one's the red.
Well, what? The Imperial Guard?
Yes, the Imperial Guards, and now they've got Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And yay, we're so excited! So the front of the box is just a really cool, nice photo of it. You can see how detailed and amazing this figure is going to be once we show you how cool he is. Side of the box is another cool photo, just his face. And in the back you can see all his accessories, some posters you can put him in.
Lots of
technical
accessories
details.
you can see there.
So that's my favorite part, is when they come with lots of stuff. So let's take him out from behind and show you how cool he is. Look at him. It's already posed for us and he looks really cool.
Yeah, these figures have been really cool. The Bandai's been putting out. They've been putting out a lot of samurai themed and feudal Japan themed figures between the Darth Vader, the Imperial Guard. They've done some with Marvel characters as well. And all of these different figures are cool because it's one of the few times you get to see different properties in the same line.
And they're
which is
really
always
cool
great.
because, like, if you're like a fan of manga and also like Western comics, it just fuels your like two things
It's
you
a
like
cool
together.
fusion.
Yeah. And also, like, the Star Wars films, they were like influenced by all those like Ronin movies and like early like samurai films. So it's really cool to see like it mixed in with that.
Definitely.
So it's really fun. I really like the paint on this, how it's not really white, but it's like an ivory kind of cream.
Yeah,
It looks
it's a
very
little
old.
difficult to see that, but it is really cool because it makes it look worn. It makes it look like, you know, a lot of Stormtroopers look so pristine and so shiny. This actually shows that this is a Stormtrooper who's seen some battle, and no matter how hard he tries,
Like in
can't
his
quite
feet.
wash out the blood.
You can you can see all like the wearing down on him on his parts of his uniform, especially in his little like shin guard thing there.
This is what I really like. I really like this plating patterning we see right here, because not only do we get to see a nice layering here, but we also get to see these little stud detailings, and there's actually a paint to differentiate the two different textures, and I think that's really cool because that adds that X level of detail that really makes it special.
And I like this little logo right here on his chest, because it doesn't look like very modern. It actually looks old school. Like it looks like it is from that time period, even though it's like more of a super futuristic sci-fi logo.
It's
kind of
cool to
deal.
see that transplanted so organically.
Can this come out? Oh, it can!
Of course.
Nice. Look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah, what is
Arrow
cool,
should just pop
the
out.
arrow does slide out. His hand is actually gripped to hold the arrow, which I like a lot of archery-based characters. Hawkeye, like a lot of
me
stuff like
too.
that. So seeing a character who's molded to hold it properly is great.
His finger has a perfect slit that will just hold it super tightly. So it's like just separated this way, a little big, and it can just hold it there. So you don't have to worry about it like, oh, it keeps falling out. It's gonna be perfectly fit there.
Also cool is that the bow is collapsible,
Oh, nice.
so you can actually do that.
So
it's
you
more
didn't break
compact.
it if you get it and it does that.
And it
it's
does
not
that, you're
broken.
okay.
I think if you have the Darth Vader, you should definitely get 2 of these. I'm not trying to oversell you guys because I'm working for Midtown Comics. I just think only one Stormtrooper, you gotta have at least 2 guys with them to have them on side by side. I think it would be definitely worth it for the super Star Wars fan. He does come with a lot of other arrows. So he comes with 3 extra arrows. Oh no!
Death by
Maybe
arrow.
they'll make a samurai, Luke Skywalker, and he can just...
I would actually really like to
That would
see
be
this
so
applied
cool.
towards them. There's so many great characters with Star Wars, and you get to see those old school samurai-like duels with the original trilogy. It is cool to see that reimagined here, and I would love to see just them continue it, keep doing all these great characters.
And what is this?
It's the quiver.
Oh, the quiver
Ah, the
thing.
quiver.
Aha. There we go.
Oh, a quiver that actually holds the arrows. Now that's pretty
So you
cool.
don't have to keep them in your box hidden and forget about them. I have
Yeah.
a figure that I forgot came with extra hands the other day because he's just been out of the box for so long.
And here you can see it
another
does
one.
just go right
Another one.
into his back.
Perfect.
So it's very cool
wow.
and very
Oh, great.
simple.
And-
Makes for a nice display.
I like how it definitely looks like it's from the Star Wars universe. Like just the design of this, it just screams like Star Wars fashion design, you know? Like that kind of open bag. So I like how they're even taking stuff like that would be designed in that universe and taking it into this universe and melding it really well. Another good example of that. It's really cool.
It's just really cool, and Bandai is just you know, it seems like with all their different lines, they really maintain such a nice level of quality. You really get your value out of the figures.
Definitely.
Definitely something that I think I really admire in their company is just their dedication to being good.
His gloves just have really nice texturing to them. Like the parts with just the black on it, you can tell it looks like got some lines on it. Looks like a very textured fabric. So he's got a hand like this, 2 hands like that, left and right. Like that. Then we've got 2 fists, kind of half open fists.
You'll also notice if you're paying attention, like
And then
I'm
2
playing
closed
with
ones.
it moves so
I
effortlessly.
love when they move, and especially these samurai
Like, look
ones.
at, you can actually get a
The
full
fact that these
range
can
of
move so
movement.
easily is just telling you how good the quality is of it, because look at all these extra parts, all these things on them. Usually a figure like that, it's going to be like, but since he can just go,
Yeah.
that's just going to make it so much easier for you to like put him on your shelf and do all that stuff.
And the skirt is very nice because it does mask a lot of those joints.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, you don't really see a lot of visible joints on the figure. It's all cleverly hidden in the folds of the
Especially with,
fabric
like,
and the
his knees
design.
here.
Exactly.
Like that whole entire knee joint is just hidden from this little thing on his knee. I don't even know what that is, but
Yeah.
it works with it, you know?
It's super cool. And
He stands on his own. So
He does stand on his
doesn't
own.
have a base, but he's perfectly fine on his own.
exactly, you don't need it. And I believe Bandai does separately sell a lot of stands that you can get. I
Yeah.
know I've bought a lot of them myself for
So
my
if you want
figures
to
at
do a
home.
crazy pose, like then
Yeah, if you want him
he
to
can
be
have it done.
jumping, slashing through the air, they do sell
And they're never
stands.
expensive. They're usually like definitely
They're
below
like-
$20.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Maybe even 15 below. But yeah, really cool.
Very cool.
Great part of the line.
And-
definitely, if you have the Darth Vader or any of the other ones from the Marvel line or the other
Yep.
Star Wars ones, it would be cool to have him next to the Iron Man or something, you know?
Yeah, if only, you know, that'd
Yeah.
be super cool to see him next to the Iron Man. Luckily, we do actually have the Iron Man here
Yes.
for them to face off in combat.
Yes.
We do have a number of the other figures. We have both the Iron Man figure and the Spider-Man
Which you
figures.
can remember we did unbox before, so if you want to go back in our video log to see how he looks, you can
Yeah.
go and check that video out.
Still
And
available.
the Samurai Spider-Man, I think we also did as well. So
Yeah. And very cool if you want to connect Spider-Man Homecoming. Both of these characters are going to be featured in it. So, of course, you want to see Spider-Man Homecoming with samurais, with stormtroopers.
Wow.
It's the fanfic you've all been waiting for.
wow! Finally, my fanfic can be real.
So, definitely check out these amazing figures. It's such a great line, and it's cool to see an artistically driven series like
yeah,
that.
usually they have to, like, I think the Play Arts Kai did like Steampunk Batman recently, and that was cool. People were like, when was Batman steampunk? I was like, never. We're just having fun with the
That's
figures.
cool.
You can have fun with figures.
Exactly. Make your own what if.
Yeah, right? Yes. What if? Nice. All right, well, I think that's all we have for today. There'll be a link below for you to click it if you want to buy it online. It'll be in all of our stores. You can call and check if you have it, if you want to come down and get it. So, yeah, see you guys next week for another video.